Hello, my name is Tally Waters. I'm a junior at St. John's School, and I'm here to talk to you today about an organization called Books Between Kids. Books Between Kids is a non-profit whose mission is to put books in the hands of children in Houston who otherwise may not have had access to them. Books Between Kids was started by two women named Amy Barnes and Sandra Alhorn, who were motivated by the fact that many children in Houston don't have access to books in their homes. In November of 2012, the two women started Books Between Kids to address the greater needs of Houston. They set up this organization to help the thousands of children who don't have access to books. The lack of books for impoverished children put them at a major disadvantage in schools, and there are studies to show that children who have books in their home are more likely to stay in school. You can help Books Between Kids by making a donation, donating books, organizing a book drive, or volunteering your time. So far, they've distributed 1,768,924 books to children since 2013. This is a great organization in the Houston community because it directly benefits thousands of children all over the city, and because you can help just by donating books or volunteering your time.
I'm Julia Holstein. I'm the Director of Programs at Books Between Kids. We try to serve as many children in Houston as we can. We primarily focus on children who may or may not have access to books in the home. And then through all of our programs, we give out books to either schools or community partners that then give them out to their students. Without donations from the community, we would not be able to do nearly as much as we're able to do in the community with our book donations. And so any donations that come in will be processed and then go straight back out into the community as soon as we can get them out there. And so all the donations we'll get from this event are invaluable to our programming. We never ever get enough books in Spanish, and so any Spanish books that your family can donate, your families, your donors can bring to us, we would really appreciate those. We have a lot of the people we serve are in a Spanish-speaking population, and so we want to be able to serve them as best we can. So always Spanish books, and then really anything in that elementary age level from 5th grade and down we'll be able to use. But yeah, Spanish books and picture books are our big ones. We are particularly working with their House of Tiny Treasures program, where we're getting books out to their early childhood programming. We're actually going to go out to their trunk or treat this year to give out books for their kind of family events. And so we've just started building that partnership a little bit more. Making a difference at a distance means that we can still serve our communities even though we can't have people in our warehouse. We are always looking for book donations, and so families can clear out their books at home, work with their neighborhood, get books that way, and work at home, work at a distance, and then bring all their materials to the office so we can still get them out. So it really means that we're able to continue our work.
Hi, I'm William Suttle. I'm a junior at St. John's, and I'm going to tell you about Generation Serve. Generation Serve's mission statement is to engage children in volunteerism and empower them to make a difference in their communities. A brief history of Generation Serve is that it began in 2009 in order to help connect families in Central Texas with local nonprofits. They serve as a resource to help people who want to volunteer by providing information about a variety of charities in the area that need hands-on volunteers. In this way, families can sign up to help as often as they like, and children as young as 3 years old can participate. Generation Serve also believes that children benefit from volunteering alongside their parents and seeing their role models in their parents. One really cool thing they've done during COVID-19 is they found a unique way to help families and children volunteer by putting together supply kits that can be completed at home, supporting 4 different organizations. Families can purchase as many supply kits as they want or need, and then take them home to complete.
I'm Karen Sweetland. I am the site director for Generation Serve here in Houston. We offer family volunteering opportunities for children ages 3 through 17. We firmly believe that volunteering together as a family helps kids with 21st century skills such as building empathy, creating a passion, and leads them on a service pathway so they grow up wanting to volunteer and be involved and become our future community leaders and philanthropists. We are always looking for great families to come and volunteer with us. We have the best way to do this is actually to get involved and get our updates, but we have by going to our webpage, which is generationservehtx.org. And when you go there, you can register your family, read all about us, and go to our calendar. And if you go to the Houston calendar, you see we have multiple service opportunities for families and for teens. And in fact, we have about 25 opportunities right now that are both virtual. We have a few modified in person as well with safety protocols in place. We are so very grateful for our partnership to the Greater Houston Community Foundation. When we were first talking about expanding from Austin into Houston, we reached out to the Greater Houston Community Foundation and realized that there was a great way for us to bring our missions together, and we could offer some hands-on, high-touch service opportunities that families at the Community Foundation were craving. Making a difference at a distance means to me that we all need to continue to work to help make a difference in our community, even in times such as these, or especially in times such as these, when we need to not be together, volunteering in a more high-touch, hands-on way. And Generation Serve is trying to do that by offering virtual opportunities.
Search Homeless Services, founded by Houstonians concerned with increasing homelessness within the city in 1989, supports people who are homeless by providing them with opportunities for greater stability. Thanks in no small part to Search, the number of people living on the streets in Houston has fallen by more than half since 2011. Search alone provided nearly 1,000 people who were homeless during 2019 with different kinds of support, rehoming nearly 300 clients and providing them with emotional and financial support and opportunity. In addition, House of Tiny Treasures, a preschool for children whose parents experience homelessness, provides education, food, and other support for young children when their families might struggle to do so. Search's mission is to provide hope, create opportunity, and transform the lives of men, women, and children who are trying to break free from the cycle of poverty and homelessness. They bring this mission to life every day by helping clients obtain permanent housing, increase their income, improve their health, develop their children, and ultimately achieve independence.
My name is Tao Costas, and I'm the president and CEO of Search Homeless Services. Search has always been focused on helping people, individuals and families who are homeless, move from the streets into jobs and safe, stable housing. Search, because of COVID-19, the coronavirus, and how all of our services have had to adjust and our communities had to adjust. The access to food, to regular resources that people who are still living on the streets and struggling to survive really becomes even more enhanced. So what we are asking is that our friends and supporters put together food kits that would enable them to really sustain themselves for a little bit longer than the traditional amount of time. These kits are to help people who are out on the street be able to obtain food or have food for a little bit longer than the day-to-day. Making a difference from a distance means to me that people of our entire community is connecting to each other, to people in need, and registering the importance of each other's situations. So it is so vital that even though we can't be physically together, that we are paying attention and raising our level of conscientiousness about inequities, and that we want to raise everybody's abilities to do well in life, to have good health, to have safety, to be able to have food, and to have the opportunities to not be fearful and to be productive. So it is so important, even though we're doing it from a distance, to show that we care and that we're in this still together.